Yes, we are live right now. But technically, if you're watching me right now, you're watching on a replay. But thank you for tuning in. If you stay to watch the whole show, thank you very much. If not, just make sure you leave your comment and your reaction. And like always, thank you very much for at least popping in at some point. And always remember, peace, love, positivity. Yes. Because you know what? Today is a great day. It is Tea Time Thursday. Yeah. So we're just waiting for those notifications to get out. And there they are. All right. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this edition of MFers Live. Yes, it is June 21st, 2018. And it is our Tea Time Thursday. Hey, Nick Boss. Of course, Nick Boss in the house. What's up, brother? It's always good to see you. Hello, Tamara. Hello, Mike. Hello, everybody. And yes, we are live here in the studio with none other than Nacho the Cat. And yes, we are filmed live in front of a live studio audience, ladies and gentlemen. We do have Maester Chef and Gordo in the background. Of course, and followed, of course, Medic's back there too. We're waiting for him to bark. I'm surprised he hasn't yet, but he will. Hello, Caitlin. Hello, Christine. Hello, Christopher. Hello, everybody. Like I always say, don't forget to get your comment and your reaction. All right, so we're going to start this off like we always do. Yes, it is our Tea Time Thursday, so we got a bunch of facts for everybody. All right, so we're going to grab a little handful here. All right, I'm drinking the iced tea. It's like a raspberry iced tea, so it's actually pretty good. Actually, it's really good because I've been sipping on it the whole time I was setting up. Oops. All right, hello. And see, look, hey, Mike even says, hi, Nacho. Yes, like always, Nacho's always excited, always to see what names he's going to get to send out the PLP to. All right, so there we go. We have Caitlin McCandles. There you go. Double shout out for you, Caitlin. Check that out. Right on. Who else we got here? We got Kim Hunter. There you go, Kim. Oh, and you know, he was in here. I know he was. Nick Baus, just like Sauce Baus. Nick Baus. And then, yes, we actually had a special guest pop in last night. He wasn't here, but he's one of the MFers that actually pops in. And that was Salem Agro. Yes, he comes all the way from Algeria. And it's all, like I always say, it's always great to see him pop in. Because right now it's about like almost 2 o'clock in the morning out in his time. All right, Dylan Wheeler, none other than Riff Riff. He just had his birthday. It was yesterday. Yeah. All right, then we have Yvette Prince. There you go. Of course, everything is falling over in the studio. It's all good. All right, we have Leah Dubrick. There you go, dear. And then, of course, Jello Jen. Yes, Jen Joefield. All right, look, we got another one for Riff Raff Dylan Wheeler. All right, who's this one? You gonna try this one, buddy? All right, see if you can do this one, all right? Okay. So it'd be a little tricky. Okay, there you go. Ryan Elliott. All right, here you go, buddy. Send those positive vibes out there and see if you can get them in there, okay? Yeah, Nacho's been all excited going, oh, I can't wait to get on. To send out those positive vibes. And there you go. All right, buddy, there's your chance. Go do it. See if you can get Ryan's attention and go come hang out with us. All right, you guys ready for this? We're going to do our positive history, of course. So our positive history, our good news in history for June 21st. 125 years ago today, the first Ferris wheel premiered. Yes, designed and built by George Ferris Jr. For an exposition in Chicago. The amusement ride measured 260 feet tall. That's roughly about 80 meters. Okay. And it was intended to rival the Eiffel Tower centerpiece of the 1889 Paris Exposition in 1893. Yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty huge. And hello, Becky. Thanks for tuning in, dear. It's always great to see you. Like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget your comment and your reaction. Yeah, so a technological advance based on the 3 wooden wheels at Asbury Park, Atlantic City, and Coney Island, New York, built the prior year by William Summers. The Ferris wheel rotated on a 71-ton axle with 2 16-foot diameter cast iron spiders weighing in about 53,031 pounds. Yeah, those were huge. They're just amazing, like humongous. Of course, a lot of weight to that. But yeah, so they've been around for It's pretty cool. Ferris wheel's been around for 125 years. It's pretty amazing. That's awesome. Hello, Kel. Hello, Christine. Hi. Hello, everybody. All right. So you guys going ready for some more good news on this day? Yes. It says happy summer solstice. Ooh, happy summer solstice. All right. Nova Scotia. Yeah, it's one of our provinces. Out here, guys. Halifax, Nova Scotia was actually founded back in 1749. There you go for all my Nova Scotia MFers out there. There you go. Halifax was actually founded back in 1749. The first constitution of its kind in human history was established as the supreme law of the United States when New Hampshire became the 9th state to ratify it after it was drafted 1 year earlier in Philadelphia. That was back in 1788. All right. So Columbia Records introduced the LP, the Long Playing Record Album, in a public demonstration at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City back in 1948. Wow. You know, my hair still blends with the sweater. I don't know why I'm wearing it. I got like darkened hair. I guess the darker inside it gets, my hair will, I guess, lighten up a little bit, I guess. Hey, Timmy. Hello. Ken and Kelly. How you guys doing? Hello, Verna. Thanks for tuning in. So the Supreme Court ruled that Americans are free to burn the country's flag under the protection of the First Amendment, and that was back in 1989. Wow. Jean-Michel Jarre played a charity concert in Katowice, Poland for deaf and hearing impaired children as part of his Oxygen tour, with proceeds going toward to build a healing center for deaf children near Warsaw, where a plaque now bears the French musician's name. That was in 1997. That's pretty cool, buddy. Right on. So the law against homosexuality in the United Kingdom, Section 28, was repealed in Scotland with a 99-17 vote in 2000. Ooh, so we're getting more news and getting closer to us. Spaceship One became the first privately funded spacecraft to achieve spaceflight, and that was in 2004. Oh. So the first International Yoga Day was celebrated, led by the yoga-loving Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that was in 2015. Wow. And also on this day in 2015, Apple Music reversed its policy on paying musicians. One day after Taylor Swift said she was refusing to allow streaming of her latest album, 1989. Wow. So in an open letter to Apple, Swift said that she was unhappy with the 3-month free trial subscribers, saying, "We don't ask you for the free iPhones. Please don't ask us to provide you with our music for no compensation." Apple now pays artists for music streamed during trial periods. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Oh, look, there's one of our little MFers. Hello, Brady. It's good to see you, buddy. Hello, Jamie. How are you, buddy? It's always good to see you. Like I always say, Jim, don't forget your comment and your reaction. So, yes, and we're going to have a happy birthday here. A happy 51st birthday to the eBay founder, Pierre Omer. The computer geek entrepreneur became a billionaire at the age of 31 when the company's stock was offered for sale to the public 3 years after the first eBay auction was held in 1995. So Omer and his wife Pamela are well-known philanthropists through their Omer network. And the son of the Iranian immigrant parents has involved himself in online journalism as the head of investigative reporting and public affairs for his own news service, the Honolulu Civil Beat. He was born back in 1967. Wow. We also have a couple more notable birthdays. Ray Davis, the co-founder and frontman for the Kinks. It is his birthday, and he turns 74 years old today. Right on, brother. Still out and rocking it, of course. So happy birthday, yes, to everybody who's celebrating their birthdays today. Yes. Woot. All right, so we're going to share this off and get underway because we got our facts today, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's our Tea Time Thursday. That's where we get to learn new and exciting facts that come across our desk. Okay. So we're going to share that off. We're going to go back. Oh, going to go all the way here. All right, so now we're going to open up the Gmail here, and we're going to open up and find out some really cool facts. What do we got on store today? All right, so our first set of facts, come on, is all about, we got RCs. We got RCs. What RCs do we got today, ladies and gentlemen? Much love, filmmakers. Of course. Thanks, Mike. Always, brother. Always with peace, love, and positivity. It's always been spreading it to one another. It's always a good thing to follow. All right. So, many inventors have claimed that 2.4 gigahertz. Is that what GHZ is? Gigahertz, right? I got that right. Okay. So 2.4 gigahertz. But the most famous claim of it was by actress Hedy Lamarr and the composer George Antheil. Their secret communication system used a piano roll of a self-playing piano to change between 18 frequencies. It was intended to make the radio-guided torpedoes hard for the enemy to detect or jam. The Normato sensor was the first RC radio to actually use the same technology. That's pretty awesome. So the ball differential was invented in the 1980s by Cecil Schwimmer of the Schwimmer Racing. It was first used in a 1/12 scale cars. Oh. Let's see here. What else we got here? This is pretty cool.
Mike, 1/12 is smaller than that.
1/12 is smaller than that?
That's 1/10.
That's 1/10. Oh, okay.
It's a little smaller.
A little smaller, okay. So 3-gear transmissions. Tamiya. Tamiya was actually the first to have a car with a 3-gear transmission in it. It was in the Rough Rider, which was released back in 1979. Wow. So MIP was the first company to release. Mates, come. Mates, come. It's just barking at nothing, of course. So yes, MIP was the first company to release a rebuildable universal drive shaft. They were included in car kits from many different companies through the years. The first nitro vehicle with reverse Gosho gets the nod for having the first nitro vehicle to actually have reverse. The Gosho QRC line of vehicles were released with a twin stacked gear transmission. A 2-channel radio and a special cam was used to actually operate. That's pretty cool. That is. What up, MFers? Always, what's up? It's our tea time. It's our tea time Thursdays where I get to read you guys some facts that we learned. So basically, I get to learn them too because I haven't had a chance to read them all. But I get to learn them and I get to share them off to you guys and get to learn some really cool new things. Hello, Sarah. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, my screen totally blacked out. That's okay. It's all good. So let's see here. Yes. So cryocrylate or CA glue, as we know it, was invented in 1942 by Dr. Harry Coover and Fred Joyner. It was invented in attempts to make a transparent plastic suitable for gun sights. Wow. So the Yokomo Dogfighter actually has the honor of being the very first IFMAR 4-wheel drive world champ with Gil Lois Jr. behind the wheel. The race was held in the famous Ranch Pit Shop in Del Mar, California. All right. So it says our RC vehicles are equipped with many silicone-based products such as shocks, fluid, and covering on the electrical wires. Silicones are inert synthetic compounds with a wide variety of forms and uses. Frederick S. Kipping is credited for laying the foundation for the commercialization of silicone. First production model, the first ever EL engine model engine was the Brown Jr. 60 Model B. Did you know that?
No.
That's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
And yes, we're reading these facts here, and I keep looking over at the one and only Gordo because he's a big, huge RC fanatic, so he gets to learn something new too. Uh,
I just finished my build.
You just finished your build. Yes, you did. So Futaba gets credit for inventing the very first wheel-type radio. And it was actually designed specifically for car use. Not only was it the first radio of its kind, but it was actually very rare, very, very reliable. It was actually called the Futaba the Futaba 2F. Let's see what else we here. So Mari, big bare fist monster truck to actually have oversized tires. This two-wheel drive 1/12 scale truck had an injection molded body, and it was two-wheel drive. Hello, Angie. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see everybody in here. Always, always. So Novak was actually the first to market a reliable and affordable electronic speed control. It was called the Novak NES C-1. They had a built-in BEC circuit where full proportional and were electronic. Wow. So Koshio Maximum FF was actually the first off-road buggy to actually use a front-wheel drive. Wow. And yes, the very first RC kit ever produced by Tamiya was its Porsche, the 934 RSR.
There's also a 79 Clodbuster sitting over there from whatever that company is.
I don't know.
No, it was just saying camera or whatever you're saying there.
Oh, the Tamiya?
Yeah, I've got a 1979 Clodbuster.
Oh, wow.
Boxer. That's what that one is. That's
yeah. Well, I guess the very first RC kit that they ever produced was the Porsche. Yeah, the 934. That's pretty cool. That is. All right, so what other facts we have here? Hello, Shannon. Hello, Susan. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. It's always great to see everybody. All right, let's see what else facts we got here. We have Coca-Cola. Oh, Coca-Cola. So, though U.S. pharmacist John S. Pemberton invented Coca-Cola back in 1886, his bookkeeper, Frank Robinson, actually invented the name. Robinson had beautiful handwriting, and his flowering script is actually still used today. It's pretty cool. Coca-Cola was actually first marketed as a nerve tonic that relieves exhaustion. It's almost sounded like Coca-Cola, right? So the very first Coca-Cola products actually came. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a little bit of history. I even knew this one. But it's not used anymore, but it used to be, yes. The very first Coca-Cola products actually contained cocaine. It was about 9 milligrams per glass. It was actually removed from the drink in 1903. And the original Coke was also alcoholic. So it's come a long way. Coca-Cola is actually most widely distributed product on the planet. Come on, everywhere you go, it's got to be Coke. Always, always. Yes, you have Coke and your Pepsi, but it's mainly Coke. But Coca-Cola was actually officially launched in 1886, actually making it about 130 years old. Would that be right? I don't know. 130 years old, maybe. I don't know. Let's go find this and see if we can get our dates right here. See if our calculation's right. So we're in 2018. Oops, okay. And it's created back in 1886. So it's actually 132 years old. So some of these facts are old. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. But we still got some facts. Okay. So yes, so it's actually Coca-Cola is 132 years old. Wow. And only 2 countries in the world do not sell Coca-Cola. And that is North Korea and Cuba. It's the only places. So John S. Pemberton, the inventor of Coca-Cola, was a pharmacist and a colonel in the Confederate Army during the Civil War. After sustaining a war injury, he became addicted to morphine and believed his tonic would combat his addiction. So Coca-Cola has so many types of drinks that it would take one person 1 take one person drinking one a day over 9 years to actually try them all. So that's about 365 times like 9, yeah. Over 3,000, over 3,000 different products, different types of drinks. So every drop of Coke ever made was placed in an 8-ounce bottle and laid end to end. The bottles would reach to the moon and back over 2,000 times. Wow, that's a lot of Coke. So Coke's brand is actually worth $83.8 billion, which is actually more than KFC, Subway, and Budweiser combined. Yes, it's kind of some scary stuff, eh? Let's make some good money with them. Let's see here. So what else? Coke's brand. Oh, we just went on. Let's see here. Oh, there you go. Mexicans actually drink more Coke than any other country in the world. Wow. I'm not being racist. It's just where the calculations come from. Mexicans drink about 745 Coke beverages per year. Americans actually drink about 401 Coke products a year. That's a little bit of a difference, right? So yeah, see, it's not being racist just by going where the facts are from, where the numbers and the statistics come from, right? Studies have proven that Coca-Cola, especially Diet Coke, is actually an effective spermicide. Yeah. However, neither ended as a form of birth control. No. Coca-Cola has actually traditionally been considered a world cure for everything, including hiccups, colic, low libido, and relieving jellyfish stings. So according to Warren Buffett, Coca-Cola has no taste memory, which means, like water, a person will actually never get sick of it. That's actually pretty cool. Yes. It's got no taste memory. Okay, because that's why I always prefer drinking Coke over Pepsi, because I always found that every time I drank Pepsi, I would have an aftertaste in my mouth. I didn't like the aftertaste, and I never got that with Coke. And yeah, that's pretty cool. It's because it actually has no taste memory, so you won't get tired of drinking Coca-Cola. That's pretty cool. And yes, I got to start stocking up on more of the liquids at the desk. Might have to start bringing, a couple of jugs out here. Maybe. But yes, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Come on, we're only like, 2 days away? 2 days away for our weekend. It's Thursday now, so we just got to complete today. Then we have Friday, go through Friday, get through our Friday, and then boom, it's the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? Now it seems, at the beginning of June, it felt like it was going really slow. Just going really slow. But we hit that midway point, and it's just like, boom, 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 boom. It seems like the month's just flying by us. Okay, so we'll do this one. Okay, we'll do another fact, and then we'll do some more. Come on, get those positive vibes out to Ryan. Tell him come hang out with us. All right, so we got facts on the Ghostbusters. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters, not the remake, it wasn't a remake, I guess, not the new one. We're talking about the original 1980s Ghostbusters. So Dan Aykroyd actually found inspiration for the movie in his own family's history. Mm-hmm. So Dan Aykroyd actually grew up surrounded by spiritualists. His great-grandfather, Samuel A. Aykroyd, was a noted 19th century psychic investigator who conducted seances at the Aykroyd family farmhouse in eastern Ontario with a medium named Walter Ashurst. Ashurst. Okay, please don't think I just, because I think I might have pronounced that wrong at the beginning. But yes, it's Walter Ashurst. This Predilection for the paranormal was passed down to Aykroyd's grandfather, Maurice, who was an engineer for the Bell Telephone Company. Yeah. So Maurice allegedly tried to use his know-how to create a high vibration crystal radio that could contact the spirit world. So Dan's father, Peter, kept a sizable library of books about spooky subjects, including his great-grandfather's seances, which kept ghosts and ghouls in the back of young Aykroyd's mind. So after he left Saturday Night Live in 1979, he read an article about the parapsychology in an American Society of Psychical Research. So Ghostbusters could have actually been much different and actually much bigger. Aykroyd found comedic inspiration in the films like Bob Hope's The Ghost Breakers, the horror comedies of Abbott and Costello, and Bowery Boys fare like Spook Busters and Ghost Chasers. He went wild writing his original script, which actually took place in the future. It actually had a much darker tone. The actors he had in mind for the three main protagonists were himself, John Belushi, and Eddie Murphy. His concept involved dozens of Ghostbuster groups fighting specters across time and different dimensions. So the now iconic Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, which is in the climax of the finished film, actually appeared much earlier, like on page 20, and was actually one of the 50 large-scale monsters that the Ghostbusters would actually battle with. So that eventual director Ivan Reitman has estimated that the first script would have cost up to $300 million to produce. And that was back in 1984. It's a big coin now, right? Hey, Ashley, how you doing? It's always great to see you, dear. Always good. Always. Like I always say, it's always. I love when I see the MFers popping in. So $300 million to do the original draft. So originally, the producers planned on having the crashed Hindenburg appear as a ghostly airship. They dumped this in favor of the apparitions coming off the Titanic. So in the scene when Egon looks up information about Vigo in the database, Vigo's full name is actually listed as Vigo von Homburg Duschendorf. The actor who plays Vigo in William von Homburg and the twins who play Oscar are William T. Dostov and Henry J. Dostov II. The twins are the nephews of singer John Denver, whose real name was Henry J. Dostov I, the first. The kid who tells Ray that, according to his dad, the Ghostbusters are full of crap, is actually played by Jason Reitman, the son of the director Ivan Reitman. Jason grew up to direct films such as Aguano and Up in the Air. So the term proton pack was never officially used on screen until the Ghostbusters are in the subway tunnel, and Egan says, before we go any further, I think we should get our proton packs on. The original VHS and Laserdisc release of the movie was in letterbox, causing complaints to video stores, prompting them to call RCA in Columbia to find out if there was a problem in the printing. To make matters worse, it was not letterbox in the film's original aspect ratio either, but rather letterbox and panned and scanned into a 1.611 frame. The DVD release in 1999 was the first time that the film was presented in its original aspect ratio on home video. So that's pretty cool. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Hello, Carrie. So because The Real Ghostbusters in 1986, an animated spin-off series, was so popular with the kids that Reitman, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis made a conscious effort to tone down the adult innuendo and behaviors from the previous movie. So between the two films, all the Ghostbusters actually gave up smoking. And the ghosts took on appearances closer to those in the animated series than the more frightening effects of the first film. It's the same reason that Janine's character was actually changed, and Slimer was living in the firehouse. Yeah. So when Ray, Egon, and Winston go down into the sewer to examine the slime, and Winston is using a measuring device to see how deep it is when he is being pulled towards the slime, and Egon and Ray are trying to hold him back. You can actually hear one of the two actors, I don't know if it's Ramis or Aykroyd, call Winston Ernie by mistake, because Ernie Hudson actually plays Winston in the movie. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I think that's cool. I do. I think that's really cool. See, it's a, like I said, it's a facts, but the original Ghostbusters. That would have been really cool. That would have been really epic to see. And you know what? I don't know why they didn't go with something like that. Like, seriously, Dan Aykroyd, you should have just went with that. Even if you didn't do the whole thing, you could have broke it in to parts and series. Ghostbusters, different groups of Ghostbusters traveling around all over the world and time and space battling ghosts. That would have been epic. Come on, make a movie like that. That'd be awesome. Totally awesome. All right, you guys ready for some more shoutouts? All right, so we have Ariel, Alyssa. There you go. Who else we got here? We have, this one's upside down. All right, we got Katrina Brown. There you go, dear. Chris, we got a bunch that are going to stick this time. All right, so we have Salem Agro. There you go, brother. We have Jennifer Pratt. There you go, dear. What else we got? Of course, he's going to be upside down. There you go, Dave Dresser. There you go, brother. And we got, there he is. This is like the third time I got your name today, Dill. All right, Dylan Wheeler. There you go, buddy. Yes, he's our riffraff. Yeah, riffraff. And then we have Christina White. There you go, dear. Let's look here. All right. So we got Ernie Stewart. There you go. I haven't seen this name in a while. This is an awesome name. The one, the only, the infamous Mike Merber. Yeah, brother. It's always great, buddy. And then we have another one for Katrina Brown. We got some that are going to slide out here. Look. This one's going to try to slide it. What's this one here? All right, we got Rich Nelson. There you go, brother. Hello, Lydia. Thanks for tuning in. All right, so we have Brenda White as well. Guess what? You got him? I got him. There you go. Ryan Elliott. There you go, brother. All right, then we have Rem Lahu. I'm hoping I pronounce that right. I really hope I do. So then we have Mary Viganu. Who else we got? All right, so we have Christopher Brockel. There you go, Chris. All right, and we have MJ Goforth. There you go, dear. Hello, Sully. Hello. How are you? And then, of course, our last but not least, I got to pump this, buddy. Sorry. Ariel Alyssa. All right, let's see if you can do this, buddy. Come on. Send those positive vibes. You got this, brother. You totally got this, buddy. You totally. You just woke up from a nap. 8:30 at night. You probably were at work busting your butt off, weren't you? Because you know what? Hey, even I do it myself. I know growing up, and you know what? Come on, everyone's got to agree. Everybody's got to agree on this. Growing up, when your parents wanted you to take a nap, you were just like, I'm not tired. Nope, not tired. Nope, I'm good. Not tired. But now, it's just like you go have a good day of work. You bust your butt off a little bit. And you just get so tired and you're just like, get home, you're like, and you'll end up falling asleep on your couch. Or just like I said, you can be laying on your bed reading a book and you're really, I've seen myself sitting there and, I've been like such a long, exhausting day at work and I'm sitting there, I'll be like texting somebody, I'll be like, and I'll doze off and I'll get a phone call, I'll be like, yeah, and they're like, so what are you talking about? I'm like, what? And they're like, you never finished the text. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I dozed off. I apologize. But trust me, trust me, as you guys get older, you'll realize Okay? Trust me, us older MFers, we know naps are actually pretty good for you, especially if you have yourself a nice long day at work. It's always good just to, even just to sit there for like 10 minutes with your eyes closed. It's just, let a little bit of snoring going on. Because when that snoring starts, that person's in a deep sleep. So you're just like, they're out cold. Let me. I'm getting a little bit of cat nap. Because come on. I wouldn't want to be disturbed having a cat nap. Yes, a cat nap. Yes, I said cat nap. All right. So let's see here. We have facts on ducks. Yeah. I wish I hadn't yawned because now I'm starting to yawn. I cursed myself. All right, so yes, here are some facts on ducks. All right. So ducks are actually part of the animal family, the anidoid. Anidy. I think that's how it's pronounced. Anidy. So this also includes swans and geese. Oh, wow. So a male duck is actually called a drake, while a female duck is called a duck or a hen, which is like turkeys, some toms are either called tom. Male turkeys are either called toms or gobblers. But the females are actually called hens. I notice how with a lot of birds, the females are usually called hens. Now, baby ducks are actually called ducklings. It's little ducklings. So the word duck actually comes from the Old English word deuce. It actually means diver. Well, that's a total different. Like, duck is D-U-C-K and deuce is D-U-C-E. Deuce, and it actually means diver. Which ducks usually are. You see them dive in, right? Ducks are actually omnivores, and they eat a variety of foods, including grasses and aquatic plants, insects, worms, small amphibians, and even fish. They will actually feed from land or from water, and will look for food as deep as they can go while still floating on top of the water. So I guess as far as their body lets them go down, because their body floats them. Yeah. Okay, so they say that rain is great weather for ducks, but do ducks really like rain that much? Scientists say that in the long run they do. The rain actually helps to replenish their habitats. During a dry spell, ponds can actually warm up and become a breeding ground for disease. Rain puddles are also a good feasting ground of worms and other tasty insects. However, ducks really don't like the drenching rain. It can actually be dangerous for little ducklings to get too cold and soaked. So contrary to popular belief, only a few species of ducks can actually make the traditional quack sound. Like quack, 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 right? Hello, Leah. How are you? Leah, you missed it. We gave you a shout out. That was awesome. You actually just had a shout out in the second round. But yes, we're sitting here talking about ducks. So that quack quack. There's actually only a few species of ducks that actually make that sound. Most actually make a variety of sounds, including coos, yodels, whistles, and grunts. Yeah, see, learning something new every day, right? So the term "sitting duck" actually has come to mean an easy target. This is because an idle duck sitting on the water cannot easily become airborne to fly away in the face of danger. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. So if they're sitting in the water, they cannot easily become airborne to fly away. Ooh, see, I learned something new too. Hey, Big Sexy, how you doing, brother? It's always good to see you in here. There are actually many ducks in popular entertainment, literature, movies, and TV shows. Some well-known characters include, and I hope some of you remember these ones. Come on. We got Daffy Duck, who came from the Looney Tunes. All right, Disney's one and only Donald Duck and Daisy Duck. Fernand from Babe. The Aflac duck from the Aflac insurance commercials. Mr. and Mrs. Mallard and their babies from Make Way for the Ducklings. Don't forget Ernie's Rubber Ducky from Sesame Street. And also Ping from the story about Ping. And don't forget, for all the Comic-Con fans out there, come on. Who cannot forget Howard the Duck? Yes. Howard the Duck. Yes, he's a detective. He's awesome. He's cool. But yeah, okay, so I guess that's so that's all the facts that we have for today, which means I get time to give you guys some positive stories. Woot woot. All right, okay, so we can open this up again. Woot woot. All right. Hello, Tamara. Thank you for tuning in. Oh yeah, don't forget Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Yes. Yeah, because then we got Quack McDuck, Launchpad, Darkwing Duck. We can go on with the list of duck characters. Oh yeah, just keep them going. There's, like I said, lots and lots of duck characters. It's pretty awesome. All right, so, all right, did we leave any out? Yes, all right, so. Excuse me. Wow. See, I shouldn't have yawned to try to do the whole thing of a nap, showing like a nap, because I went and did that fake yawn and just like, and now I got stuck yawning. All right. So, okay. So this is, people going out of their way. Okay. This is a cool story. All right. So, a delivery man goes above and beyond with a simple box to make a boy's dream come true. Yes. So an empathetic employee is being hailed for delivering more than just packages to a Mississippi family. More specifically, he went out of his way to box to a 6-year-old little boy. So Wendy Bailey of Rankin County recently made a Facebook post about her son, Brandon, and how he had been waiting for their family's new refrigerator to be delivered to their house so that he could use the box to build a fort. How's this? You're going to bed. All right, you have yourself a great night, Suli. Thank you for tuning in, dear. Tara Franklin. And I met working at Kentucky Duck. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is. Well, hello. Welcome to Mara. It's always great. Working at KFC. It's good food. It is. Come on. It is pretty good chicken. It is. So, yes. He's been waiting for the refrigerator box so he can actually build a fort. So, for 2 weeks, Brandon patiently waited for the exalted delivery. With the mighty cardboard structure, he would be able to fly a spaceship, hide in a secret getaway, traverse the galaxy of his imagination, anything that his heart desired. So when the fridge finally arrived, however, there was no box. Yeah. So the Lowe's delivery driver felt so bad for the youngster's heartbreak that he drove all the way back to his store so he could pick up a refrigerator box and bring it back for Brandon. He said, every little boy needs an awesome box fort, wrote Bailey. Now that's above and beyond. So there's actually one thrilled 6-year-old in my house this morning who also learned an important lesson today about kindness, she added. So it's cool. So there's actually a picture of him, and he's just bringing the box back. Yeah. So, at first I thought he was delivering the refrigerator in the box, but no, it's just the box. That's pretty cool. We did some fun times. I don't know if I want to ask about that. But yes, this is actually her Facebook post. You actually see a picture of her son. And the delivery guy, he's not even dressed. Oh, yeah, I think he's still wearing his little shirt. Yeah, he is. And he's carrying this big, huge refrigerator box. It's just the box. So this is what she wrote. So my son had been patiently waiting for 2 weeks for a new refrigerator to be delivered so that he can make an extra awesome box for it. And it came this morning without a box. The kind delivery man from Lowe's felt so bad that he went all out of his way to go back and get him a box. And then he told the little boy, every little boy needs an awesome box for it. Now that's going above and beyond. There's one thrilled 6-year-old in my house this morning who also learned an important lesson today about kindness. So see, the little boy felt really bad and down and out. And he got to see, an act of kindness. The gentleman didn't have to. He delivered a refrigerator. That was kind of his job. That's what he had to do. But he did. He went out of his way without a second thought and came back with the refrigerated box. That is pretty cool. That is. Oh, yes, I got that for more. All right, so we're going to share this off quickly. If it was going to share, come on. There we go. All right. I need you guys to work with me here. Come on. Because, the faster you guys go, the faster I can go through some positive stories for everybody. So come on, technology. You got this. You totally got this, buddy. All right, so what's this one? All right, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are going to like this one. For all the animal lovers out there, all the animal lovers. All right, you guys are going to like this one. So it's actually dated from 8 hours ago today. All right, so in a landmark case, South Korean court rules that it is illegal, yes, illegal, to kill dogs for food. Ooh, how is that? I know that there was a lot of controversy going on about that recently. So South Korean court has made a landmark ruling on how it is illegal to kill dogs for their meat. And it could pave the way for an entire national ban. That's pretty cool. Hey, Bryce, how you doing, fam? Always, brother. Always great to see you. So yeah, that's where that is, right? So Bryce, if you're an animal lover, hopefully you guys like this, okay? Because like I said, I love dogs. I don't mean I love eating dogs. Oh no. Well, unless it's hot dog, okay? Jumbo Frank. Yeah, I love animals. Come on, we got Medic. He's a pretty cool dog. Yeah, you're fam. Ooh, yeah, of course we're your fam. Of course. It's what the MFers are. We're one giant family. It's pretty awesome, amazing. Though dog meat consumption in South Korea has been a controversial topic of cultural discussion, the practice has been on the decline. So 70% of South Koreans already refuse to eat dog meat, thanks to pressure from animal rights activists and Western influences. Though the nation has not banned dog meat consumption altogether, they have passed smaller laws that force vendors to conform to high standards of hygiene, facility conditions, and animal treatment. So the most recent ruling, however, could be a game changer. Animal rights organization Coexistence of Animal Rights on Earth, or also known as CARE, took legal action against the dog meat farmer who was accused of maintaining poor hygienic conditions and harming animals without proper reason. Though the case took place in April, details of the ruling were released this week. So in addition to fining and convicting the farmer without an appeal, the court ruled that food was not a proper reason for killing canines. It is very significant in that it is the first court decision that killing dogs for dog meat is illegal itself, said Kim Kwon-yeon, a lawyer with CARE, adding that the president has paved the way for outlawing dog meat consumption entirely. CARE hopes that the historic decision will soon lead to a national ban on dog meat consumption. Until then, they say that they plan on continuing their efforts to investigate and expose meat farmers who are violating animal rights regulations. My bad. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. How's that? Hopefully that put a smile on your face. Come on. Because I know that was a big thing. I remember seeing those videos. It almost made me cry. To watch what they were doing with those puppies, those poor dogs. But hopefully that'll lift everybody's spirits up a little bit. They are slowly going to get rid of that. So, come on. They're not going to be eating dog anymore. It's pretty cool. Because, come on. Dog's a man's best friend. We don't need to eat them. They're cool. All right. Let's see. And yes, we got time. All right. So if technology works with me, come on, work with me. All right. So what else do I have here? Whoa. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. You know what? I'm going to save that one. I'm going to do this one first. And then hopefully I'll have time. Yeah, I'll even go use that one for overtime too. I don't mind. All right. You guys ready for this? All right. Low prices. Okay, this is in Walmart, of course. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, there is a video, a YouTube video at the bottom. Like I say, you guys can always follow along every time I read the positive stories or our good news history. You guys can always follow along at www.goodnewsnetwork.org. And that is goodnewsnetwork.org, or you can just go on to your Google Play Store and just type in Good News Network and download their app. Like I said, the little video is on the bottom. No matter where you get it from the app or from online, it will send you a link. Send you to the link of YouTube to watch it. But yes, you can actually watch a tender moment when Elvis reaches out his hand to sing a duet with a senior in Walmart. Yeah, that's actually pretty fun. It's cute. So internet users can't help but fall in love with this touching video of an Elvis Presley impersonator reaching out to an older woman last month. So in this heartwarming clip from Cater's news agency, the king can be seen meandering through the aisles of a Walmart in Rogers, Arkansas. So with microphone in hand, the impersonator sings Presley's tune of Can't Help Falling in Love. So at first, the singer jokingly incinerates the bald head of a customer, much to the amusement of the other patrons. Then he turns his gaze upon the woman in a motorized shopping cart. So captivated by the king, the woman tenderly holds his hand as they both sing along to the ballad. So Walmart shopper Don Looper quickly pulled out his phone so that he could actually film the spell-binding exchange. It seemed like the lady was taken back in time and was singing to the king himself. It had clearly her day. Loopy told Caters. The other customers around me couldn't believe what they were seeing. They seemed like they were in love with just the moment. This experience made me think of my own grandma and how much she was a fan of Elvis, reminding me how much his fans loved him when he was alive and performing his concerts. It was nice to see that the love still exists today in his fans. So after Looper was done filming, Presley gave his blue scarf to the woman, kissed her on the cheek, and she thanked him for the magical moment. And ladies and gentlemen, you guys really gotta see it, because you know what it does. She looks like she's like they're stuck in the moment. It's pretty awesome. That's all right, brother. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. It's always good to see you here, brother. Always. Like I say, if you guys are late, you guys get here at the beginning. It's always great to see everybody. Always. And never forget that, okay? Don't ever worry about apologizing for being late. You come hang out with me. You come hang out with me, right? If you're not able to make it, it's all right. It's all good. We do this show every single night. And yes, you guys can actually. I've been doing it lately because I've realized that I have about like a 30-second gap before notifications start going out. So before anybody actually starts coming in. So I actually start talking. If you guys, I don't know if you guys actually get that right, but I always leave a little bit of a message at the beginning for all the MFers who tune in afterwards that actually don't have the chance to tune in when they do. So if you guys ever do get a chance to go back, you'll see what I'm talking about. Because I actually used to start right at, I do my countdown 3, 2, 1, and I'd be like, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen," and then I realized that I was saying that into nothing. There wasn't anything out there yet because the notifications hadn't gone out yet. So usually it takes about within the first 30 seconds. So I always give a little talk out there for everybody, of course. Tea Time Thursday made me into Thursday, missing someone real special to. Oh, that's always, buddy. But always remember, we love you, buddy. We're your family, dude. Always. Always remember that you're never alone, okay? To use ask. I love her. Yeah, tell her. Just tell her, brother. Always. Just tell her. Be straightforward. Yes, you know what? I did a post the other day, and that was one of the things I was talking about. It's kind of like, like a little bit of a, I don't know what it is. I've always been one of these people that, I will ask like random questions, million questions, because I always like to find the truth about something. Always. Like if someone came up to me and say, "Oh, what, this person's doing this, saying this, and so and so." I don't take the word for it right away. I'll actually go see, and find out for myself on what's going on. But I don't know, it's just really perturbing, and when you go to ask somebody something and they either say that, I don't know what to say, or they'll be like, they'll just totally ignore you. And then you find out later on that, because it happens all the time, because they'll be like, well, hey, when I asked you this, like the other day, you didn't say it. Oh, well, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to say, I didn't want to hurt your feelings. It's like, listen, people, I've said this 1,000,001 times, and I'll keep saying it.
No, yeah.
I would, mercy bouquets. I will actually say it all over and over again. I'd rather be hurt with the truth than destroyed with lies. I'd rather someone be straightforward, point blank with me, because, I try to be point blank, straightforward with everybody, right?
You ugly.
I know. see, Gordo knows. But yeah, and it's just one of those things, like it's, you don't realize, like the thoughts that you actually put in someone's mind. And I'm not the only one it happens to. There's a lot of people I've actually talked to that has this happen to them as well. And it's like, the mind can wander off. And the way I look at it is, if you're truly my friend, you should feel comfortable enough to be straightforward, open, and honest with me. Hey, trust me, even my foes, they're straightforward and open and honest with me too. Trust me. But yeah, like always be straightforward. Because you know what, I'm gonna respect that. I always respect that. But like I said, if I'd rather be told the truth and finding out than being hurt later on by not being told the truth, but finding out later on that you could have said all this stuff at this point, and the mind wouldn't want it. But hey, and yeah, that's what kind of that was about the other day. But yeah, Rich, just go tell her, buddy. You got to drive 2 hours to ask me things. Why? Why you got to drive 2 hours? She'll always be able to reach out and send you messages, brother. Exactly like Jamie said. She won't know how you truly feel unless you tell her, and that is so true. That is. I made Suli says hi, Gordo.
Hello.
And yes, exactly. She tried to smack you upset. Exactly. But yeah, always, just be straightforward with someone. Because if they're your true friends, they're gonna accept it. Give you respect that. For being totally real. Like I said, I'd rather someone be straightforward and tell me, how they're feeling, or being straightforward with an answer of the topic of any sort. Don't worry about sitting there, going, I don't want to hurt your feelings, because you're going to hurt my feelings more by not telling me, and making it harder down the road. But always remember, just be straightforward with people. There's nothing to lose, okay? And like I said, if you're straightforward with someone, and they're like, I don't want to be friends with you anymore, they're not worth being friends with, okay? Because a friend is always there for you, always. It says, to drive 2 hours. I know. Well, she has to drive 2 hours? Can't you Facebook? Text? I don't know where she is. I know usually you're in Guelph, but I don't know where you are right now. You might actually be somewhere else too. But yeah, okay. I know that we're totally getting off topic here. But I actually want to read you guys this, and I know it's going to bring you right into overtime because we have about a minute and a half left. But we're going to go read this because I think it's really cool. It's only a short little story. But it's only like 4 hours ago, okay? So city gives trees email addresses so that folks can report problems, but they send love letters instead. Oh, he's visiting a friend 2 hours away. Still, messenger. Be straightforward. Call her up on the phone. Go, hey, you know what? I got something to tell you. Be straightforward. There's this thing they call a phone call. Yes. I know. Just calling a silly, right? But yes, I thought you guys would like this one. All right, it says, what would you say to your favorite tree? So, the people of Melbourne, Australia, took the time to email their thoughts to some of the city's 70,000 eucalyptus, oaks, and elms. I got that right. Eucalyptus. It all started because city service wanted an easy way for people to report problems with trees. So like dangerous branches or storm damage. Planners came up with the idea of assigning each tree its very own email address, so that people could then easily send a local report. But some people took the opportunity to write directly to the trees themselves to express their adoration. Hello, are you serious? Are you really? For real? He did it again. He did it again. Hello, Ariel. Thanks for tuning in. And look, Nacho did it again. Of course. Nacho did it again. Ariel, Alyssa, he has your name again. There you go. Told you, buddy. Props out to Nacho. Right on, buddy. That's pretty awesome. All right, so yeah, this is what some of the people have said. My dearest Alumis, as I was leaving St. Mary's College today, I was struck not by a branch, but by your radiant beauty. You must get all these all the time. You're such an attractive tree. The Atlantic monthly collected some of these tree mails, including one written from the perspective of a tree in the United States, saying, "Hey, y'all, my name is Curtis Alba. Y'all can call me Al. I'm about 350 years old and live on a small farm in northeast Mississippi, USA. I'm about 80 feet tall with a trunk girth about 16 feet. I don't travel much. Actually, I haven't moved since I was an acorn. And just stand around and provide a perch for local birds and squirrels. Have a good day, Al." That's kind of funny. That is. But that's pretty cool, though. You know, I never realized you could email a tree. That's awesome. So the email interactions revealed the love Melbournians have for our trees. The city's environment chairman, Councillor Aaron Wood. Yes, that is actually his real name. Okay, Aaron Wood. Told the Atlantic. So, dear 1037148, you deserve to be known by more than a number. I love you, always and forever. So, the Urban Forest Database is similar to other digital city service systems around the world. Chicago has a pothole tracker, and Honolulu has a tsunami siren adoption program. But only the life-enhancing tree has stirred such a love fest amongst the city dwellers. It's pretty cool, that is. Got to run. All right, buddy. Always keep the stick nice. Always. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that time. Like I said, I knew that story was going to take us an overtime. I totally did. I totally did. But I didn't mind. Like I said, I wanted to make sure that I read that to you. All right, so we're going to shut the Good News Network off. All right. So there we go. So that's off for the night. All right, to the one out there, I know that you do watch. You may not comment, you may not react, but always remember your time. Always, okay? And I want all my MFers to know out there, I love each and every last single one of you. Without yous, MFers Live wouldn't be where it is today. And like I said, Nacho would be showing off his really unique gifts, which is pretty cool. Like I said, he's getting a lot better. He is. He's like, his head's, I tell you, his head's going to end up swelling. But he's got the right positive vibes to set up there. So yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope everybody had a great night. I hope you guys got to learn some really cool new things. I know that I did. I totally know I did. And like I said, I have a blast every day. But yes, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We don't really have anything tomorrow to do. I guess we can show off some prizes. You guys want to ask, throw in some topics? Tune in tomorrow. All right, and throw the topics up there. We'll have discussions. No holds barred, I guess. Kind of can't step away from politics because we did end up doing politics. So yeah, kind of like you. Show up, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see what we can do. Remember, same MF for time, same MF for channel. All right. Always keep spreading that peace, love, and positivity. And yes, if you're watching me live right now, or you're watching me on a replay, or you're just listening, always remember those two words. Those two words. Always remember that you. Yes. You. You always remember that you matter, okay? Never forget that. In the words of Bill Nye, let's help save this world. Oops, sorry, Nacho. Nacho, look at it. Help save the world, and I'm already beating up Nacho. I'm sorry, buddy. Way near the end of the show, too. I'm sorry, buddy. All right, but yes, like in the words of Bill Nye, let's help save this world. Okay, and I think the best way to do that is by spreading a little bit of peace, love and positivity around the world.